all members of Congress. While the GOP has been out of power and President Obama has been in the White House, Republicans have built up a wish list of probes they'd like to conduct if and when their fortunes change. Chief Washington correspondent Jim Angle reports on the power to bang the gavel.
If Republicans regain control of the House, some have pledged to launch investigations of obvious controversies, such as charges the new Black Panther Party intimidated voters at a polling place in 2008, or more of the questionable activities of the group Acorn.
It's very clear that House Republicans are going to use their oversight powers when they get elected. There's no question about it.
California Republican Darrell Issa has been pushing an investigation of whether the White House unlawfully offered a job to Democratic candidate Joe Sestak so he wouldn't run against Senator Allen Specter.
Clear reading of the laws, you would believe they've committed a crime, and I believe they've committed a crime.
Issa also pushed an investigation of shenanigans at the Minerals Management Service long before the BP oil spill, and of the FDA and food safety long before the recent egg recall. Those are not partisan, but Democrats warn their supporters Republicans will go crazy if they win control of the House.
It's pretty clear that a lot of them are chomping at the bit to do the kind of investigations a la Clinton style impeachment hearings, and I don't think people want to go back to that.
Representative Dan Burton went after the Clinton White House with a vengeance, issuing 1,052 subpoenas from 1997 to 2002. Lanny Davis was in the White House legal counsel's office under President Clinton.
There's a better use of our tax dollars than chasing partisan cheap shots using the power of the congressional subpoena.
What I don't think you're going to see is them going after the White House as rabid as Republicans did in the 1990s, and it backfired on them.
When Clinton's popularity actually rose. But Lanny Davis says both parties tend to overplay their hand, pointing to 3 Democratic investigations of Ronald Reagan's Labor Secretary, Ray Donovan.
Railroaded out of Washington, finally indicted and then acquitted in less than an hour.
So what would Republicans do if they regain control? Issa aides say he's not focused on skewering the Obama White House, that he and Republicans are focused instead on legitimate issues of oversight to keep the federal bureaucracy from abusing its power.
They don't want to come in there and yahoo it for the next 2 years and wait till the next presidential elections. They have learned the lessons from '94.
One Republican notes there's now a massive expansion of federal spending and says Congress has to make sure people know what's being done with their money. In Washington, Jim Angle, Fox News.
The White House is lashing out at its former car czar for what